Welcome back, fellow travelers and eager explorers to our channel. Before we delve into today's exciting topic, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a like, and leave your thoughts in the comments section. Today, we're jetting off to the vibrant city-state of Singapore. But this isn't your typical travel guide. We're focusing on the importance of understanding cultural nuances and travel etiquette to truly appreciate Singapore's charm. So, without further ado, let's dive into the common mistakes you should avoid when traveling to Singapore in 2024. The first mistake is disregarding Singapore's unique set of rules and regulations. This is not just another city where you can get away with a slap on the wrist for minor offenses. Singapore is known for its strict laws and hefty penalties. Let's delve into some of these. Firstly, littering. It's not just about keeping the city clean, but it's a part of the law. If you're caught littering, you might find yourself with a fine that can go up to 1,000 Singapore dollars for first-time offenders. The city-state takes cleanliness seriously, and this is reflected in their pristine streets and public spaces. Next up, jaywalking. Yes, jaywalking is illegal in Singapore. Pedestrians are expected to cross roads only at designated pedestrian crossings. If you're caught jaywalking, you might be fined up to 50 Singapore dollars. It's a small price to pay compared to the potential danger of crossing roads haphazardly. Then, there's the infamous chewing gum law. You might have heard rumors about its ban in Singapore, and it's true. Importing, selling, or manufacturing gum is strictly prohibited. If you're caught, you could be fined up to 2,000 Singapore dollars. However, it's worth noting that therapeutic dental or nicotine gum prescribed by a doctor is exempted from this law. These laws might seem stringent, but they are part of what makes Singapore the safe, clean, and orderly city that it is. As a visitor, it's crucial to respect these rules. Not only will it ensure a smooth trip, but it's also part of being a responsible traveler. You see, respecting the laws of the land you're visiting is a way of showing respect to its people and culture. So if you're planning to visit Singapore in 2024, make sure you're well aware of these laws and more. Keep in mind that these are just a few examples, and there are many other rules in place like restrictions on smoking in public places, spitting, and even feeding pigeons. So remember, when in Singapore, respect the rules to avoid any unnecessary trouble. The second mistake that travelers often make is not paying attention to the cultural etiquette. In Singapore, as with any destination, understanding and respecting the cultural norms is key to a fulfilling experience. Often, these norms seem subtle, but are of great importance to the locals. Starting with greetings, in Singapore, it's common to greet with a warm smile and a simple hello. Handshakes are common in business settings, but always wait for the other person to extend their hand first. For elders, a slight bow is seen as a sign of respect. But it's not just about greetings. Dining etiquette is another significant aspect of Singaporean culture. Did you know that it's considered rude to leave chopsticks sticking up from a bowl of rice? Or that pointing at someone with your index finger is seen as impolite? These are small details that can make a big difference in how you are perceived. Then there's the matter of dressing. Singapore is a tropical city-state, so light, breathable clothing is the norm. However, modesty is key. If you're visiting religious sites, for example, it's crucial to cover your shoulders and knees. This shows respect for the sacred spaces and the people who frequent them. Remember, ignoring cultural etiquette can not only make you stand out as a tourist, but it can also offend locals. It's not about losing your identity or mimicking others, but about showing respect and consideration for the local customs and traditions. Take some time before your trip to familiarize yourself with these norms. You'll find that people appreciate the effort and are more likely to open up to you, making your trip that much more enriching. Cultural etiquette might seem like a small thing, but in a diverse and multicultural city like Singapore, it's the glue that holds the society together. By showing respect for these norms, you are showing respect for the people and their way of life. A little understanding of the local culture goes a long way in making your trip enjoyable and respectful. The third mistake is missing out on the opportunity to try Singapore's rich and diverse local cuisine. Now let's talk about food, and boy does Singapore have a lot to offer. Imagine a city where the love for food is so strong that it is practically a national pastime. Welcome to Singapore, a food lover's paradise. When you're here, skipping out on the local cuisine is like visiting Italy and not eating pizza or pasta. It just doesn't make sense. One of the best places to experience the culinary delights of Singapore is at the city's bustling hawker centers. These vibrant food courts are a melting pot of cultures and cuisines. From Chinese, Malay, and Indian to Indonesian, Peranakan, and Western, it's a veritable United Nations of food. What's on the menu, you ask? Well, there are countless local dishes to try. Start with Hainanese chicken rice, a simple yet flavorful dish that is considered Singapore's national dish. Then there's laksa, a spicy noodle soup that's a delightful mix of Chinese and Malay flavors. And don't forget to try chili crab, a seafood dish that's both sweet and savory. But it's not just about the food. It's about the experience. It's about sitting on plastic stools under fluorescent lights, surrounded by the cacophony of clattering dishes and sizzling woks. It's about watching hawkers passionately prepare your meal, a craft handed down through generations. It's about sharing a table with strangers who, over a shared love for food, become friends. Trying local food is a way to connect with the local culture. It provides a delicious insight into Singapore's multicultural society. And let's not forget, it's an absolute treat for your taste buds. So you see, food in Singapore is more than just sustenance. It's a way of life. It's a celebration of diversity and harmony. It's a testament to Singapore's rich cultural tapestry. Remember, your trip to Singapore is incomplete without indulging in its gastronomic delights. So go ahead, dig in, and let your taste buds embark on a culinary adventure like no other. The fourth mistake is not utilizing Singapore's efficient public transportation system. A common mistake made by many travelers is to rely heavily on taxis or ride-hailing services. While these modes of transport are certainly available in Singapore, they may not always be the best option. Singapore's public transportation system is a paragon of efficiency. Navigating the city using its mass rapid transit (MRT) system or buses is not only straightforward but also cost-effective. The MRT, with its expansive network that spans across the city, is a reliable way to get around swiftly. Buses, on the other hand, offer a more scenic route, allowing travelers to soak in the city's sights as they journey across town. Not only is public transportation in Singapore affordable, it's also incredibly convenient. With regular service timings and an easy-to-understand fare system, it takes the guesswork out of travel. You can easily plan your journey using various mobile applications or online platforms, which provide real-time information about bus and train schedules. And let's not forget the environmental benefits of using public transport. By choosing to travel on buses or the MRT, you're contributing to a greener Singapore. Each bus or train trip equates to fewer cars on the road, leading to reduced carbon emissions and lesser traffic congestion. It's a small but significant step towards preserving the environment for future generations. So, if you're planning to explore the Lion City, don't just automatically reach for your ride-hailing app. Consider the public transportation options available to you. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get a more authentic feel for the city's rhythm and pace. Another bonus? You might just stumble upon a hidden gem of a locale that you wouldn't have discovered had you taken the taxi route. So, when in Singapore, make sure to take advantage of their public transportation for a greener and smoother travel experience. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about immersing yourself in the journey. And what better way to do that than by traveling like a local? That wraps up our list of common mistakes to avoid when traveling to Singapore in 2024. In this journey we've embarked on, we've shed light on the importance of respecting local laws and regulations. Singapore is a beautiful city with a unique blend of cultures, and it's crucial to respect this diversity by adhering to the rules set by the government. You wouldn't want to dampen your vacation with unnecessary fines or penalties. We've also touched on the significance of cultural etiquette. Understanding and respecting the customs and traditions of the local people is not only a matter of courtesy, but also a way to enrich your travel experience. You'll find that your interactions with locals become more meaningful and enjoyable when you demonstrate respect for their culture. Of course, we can't forget about the local food. Singapore is a foodie's paradise, and to not indulge in the local cuisine would be a missed opportunity. From hawker centers to high-end restaurants, there's a world of flavors waiting to be discovered. And finally, don't underestimate the efficiency and convenience of Singapore's public transportation. Not only is it a cost-effective way of getting around, but it's also a great way to experience the city like a local. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join our community of travelers. Give us a like if you found this video helpful and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments section. Safe travels.